Welcome back to the Zolian podcast, where we talk about family, fantasy, and freedom. Okay, now I know I haven't posted in a while, and I do apologize for that, but I'm in the middle of basically traveling. I got no home right now. I got no home right now, and I'm at my last day at my 9 to 5. So it's gonna be very interesting what happens in the next 2-3 days. I think it's gonna be great. It's a very bright future for me. Anyways, I'm gonna manifest it, which we're gonna talk about that today. Passion, manifesting, and that. No, it's not woo woo. Okay, don't worry. Okay, and what does this have to do with fantasy? It's all connecting. Okay, it's all gonna connect. Don't worry. Have a little faith. All right. I am very good. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's connecting all the dots. Okay. I may look like a conspiracy theorist in that way, and that's okay. I'll take the risk. But the point is, follow with me here and you will be rewarded. So here's the thing that I've noticed about nerddom that has bothered me for a very long time. It's actually bothered me about a lot of things. It bothers me about society in general. It bothers me about other people. And remember when I talked about the whole crab mentality and how that affects the workplace and how that affects everywhere, every facet of life? Well, here's the thing, okay? And this is how this all connects. I've noticed, and it's only because I am involved in it, all right? I've noticed in nerd culture, right, when it comes to sci-fi, fantasy, superheroes, whatever, name the thing, okay? Name the thing. It permeates this, okay? I've noticed a irreverence. And now, how I define irreverence and how maybe you find it in the dictionary may be different. I define irreverence as when you don't have when you're embarrassed, right? This is a lack of respect for something because you're too embarrassed to have sincerity. You're too embarrassed to care about something. You're afraid to care about something. And the reason why you're afraid to care about something is because you're afraid of what other people think about you. You care what the entire world sees you as. Like, maybe even to you, maybe it's like 10 people, but in your mind, it feels like 1,000,000 people, right? And you're afraid of showing yourself a little bit, right? Caring about something, investing in something, right? Being vulnerable in that way because you care about something. You have a passion for something, right? And that's the thing that I've noticed about a majority people. I'm going to say majority people, not everybody, but a lot of people. We'll say like 60-40, okay? And maybe I'm being too nice about it, but we'll say 60-40 for the sake of the argument. You're going to see more people, right, who fall into this camp of irreverence out of a fear of, caring about something versus not caring, versus actually caring about it because they care about it. They're passionate. They don't care what anyone thinks. Being laissez-faire, right? It's one thing to be like joking. You can have a very joking personality and have a good time with something. There's nothing wrong with that. I've never said anything about that. You guys know me. I joke about stuff all the time. But, not taking yourself seriously, that's one thing. But there's a big, giant line. Okay, it's not even a fine line. It's just a mile wide, okay? It's a mile wide, all right? There is a difference between caring about something passionately, but you're afraid to show that you care about it, so you have this irreverence for it, right? And eventually you do have irreverence because, you fake it till you make it when it comes to that kind of stuff. You do manifest a mentality the more you practice it. So if you're faking being negative all the time, eventually you will kind of buy into it because it will seep into your subconscious. Whatever you expose yourself to is what you're going to get in the end, right? So if you're irreverent about a lot of things, you're going to have a lack of respect for anything, and then at the end of the day, you're going to stop respecting yourself. It is a poison. It is a poison that just goes everywhere. And I just want to give a shout out to Black Lodge Games for finally for finally putting the pieces for me, right? Because I've had it, they've been scattered for a very long time, and I never quite put that puzzle together. But today's stream, or maybe it was yesterday's stream, I don't know, I'm watching it now. I watched it today, and I saw it and I was like, yep, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And it really bothered me because I've noticed this for years, and I never was able, it's what bothered me about a lot of people who have like a irreverence to their own personal lives. They are disgusted when somebody else cares about something. It's very crab-like. It is the absolute crab bucket mentality. It's probably, I would say, in the five crabs. There are five crabs, by the way. I've already talked about that. Maybe I should show you my other channel, my secret channel. There's five types of crabs out there, and it's one of the worst. It's like, if it's not the worst, it's like the second worst type of crab, because it comes from a place of, oh no, I'm totally normal. It's like, no, you're not normal. You're despondent. You're defeated. You're broken. You know, people who don't have a desire to want to do better, or to enjoy yourself, to go all in on something, to be passionate about something. People who are kind of afraid and everything has to be a joke. It permeates everything they do. Look at what happens with these movies that are out there. Yeah, one movie that's a joke, that's a superhero joke movie, that's fine. Having two out there, okay. But when the majority of them are all this jokey Marvel kind of thing, and there's nothing that's really that serious out there anymore, you know, that Joss Whedon style of storytelling, it poisons the well. You'll see a whole slew of people do it too, and then you can't say it's not a virus. I mean, it is a mental virus. I'm not saying you have a mental illness or whatever. I think it's a negativity virus, right? People adopt it, and then as they adopt it, it permeates the rest of their life, their family, the respect for their craft at their job, or whatever it is that they do that they used to have real actual passion for. They find themselves to be lacking it now. They just don't have it, and then they wonder why they're depressed. They wonder why they can't connect with other people normally anymore, why they can't have that inner connection, that deep-rooted connection. And a lot of people, you know what's funny, this is really dark, and I don't mean to be rude to people about this, but they wonder why they're having to simp for OnlyFans and stuff like that, like Twitch thoughts and stuff, because you can't connect with people normally anymore. You lack that normal connection you had before. You forfeited it, right? It rusted. This is a muscle. You have to practice it. Connecting with people, empathy, you have to practice it. The more you practice it, the more easier it is to do. Everything in this world is about practice. Practice makes perfect. If you don't do, it will atrophy. I don't know what people want. How can you feel like you're writing something, you're writing a story, and you're like, it sucks. Well, it's not that your ideas suck. It's that because you have atrophied the passion, right? That the passion is gone. So when you write something, it's gonna come out crap. The well is poison. So whatever comes out, it's poison. It's never going to be pure water. You're never going to have water now. You have to empty the entire thing. You have to completely, 100% wipe out whatever it is you're consuming, whatever content it is you're consuming that's making you like this, and you have to walk away and start anew. You know, if you have to start a new YouTube account and delete the old one and watch only good stuff that makes you kind of passionate about something again, then do that, you know? You just name the thing. It really will affect everything you do. Name the thing that you are into, and you start to fall into this mindset of it doesn't matter, or it's stupid. I'm gonna look stupid if I do this thing. What will my family think about this thing that I'm into? I like Star Trek. What they think about it? Oh my God! Dude, you're an adult. What happened? You're supposed to get over this. You know what I mean? The time to be afraid of what other people think about you, that was in high school. You should have gotten over that in high school or in college. Now's the time as an adult to move forward, right? Adopt your new personality that is supposed to be uplifting, right? You're supposed to adopt a higher thinking, a better thinking, a mentality that serves your life better, right? Again, do what works for you, but clearly it's not working for people. You see it. You see the depression people have, and the lack of sincerity is in correlation to that stuff. It is all connected. That's what I'm trying to say. You see these movies that are just all jokey. It's because they're afraid to be sincere. They're afraid to be serious. They're afraid to, really adopt the story as it was from the comic or whatever the original material is. They're scared because they themselves can't see it seriously because, again, what are they afraid of? The public. They're afraid of the mainstream. What will other people think about me? High school crap. High school crap. They never grew up. They never grew up. Anyways, that's it for now. Let me know what you think about that. That's my opinion. What's your opinion? Thanks for watching, and I'll make sure I do more videos. I'll make sure I do more videos. I promise. I'm gonna have to do like 3 or 4 or something on the road. I'm gonna just do that, something like that. All right, take it easy. Peace.